Hey everybody. Hey. It's your girl Malik and this is Let's Talk Real Talk. Welcome back everybody. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. Before I jump into this topic, I want to ask you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Help your girl out. It really means the world to me. To all my new babies, I want to say welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in. Oh boy, y'all. There's been a lot going on. It's been a lot. So let me get this. Let me ring this bowl, okay? So, where do I start? First of all, I want to say, you never know what God has in store for you, right? You never know. We'd be so busy trying to, dictate what God is going to do. We end up getting in the way a lot of times, right? Okay. So, I got my notes, y'all, okay? Because I'm trying to stay on track, right? So let me start off by saying yesterday for me was really hard. My morning started off kind of rough because I got a text from my daughter-in-law, and she was saying that my goddaughter was in the hospital in intensive care, and she didn't look too good for her. Now, I hadn't seen the pictures. I hadn't seen anything. I hadn't seen my goddaughter in years. And it was because of, me and her mother, it was some stupid ass issues, between me and her that later on, which was last night, I get to it, y'all. So let me just try to stay on track. But anyway, I have been feeling Brittany and her mom, Kim, in my spirit. And I knew God was getting ready to do something. I just didn't know what it was. And I was hoping that, it wasn't her passing away or anything like that, because my goddaughter has been sick since she was 8 years old. And she's been living with this. I think she's like 30 now. So she's been living with this, basically all her life, okay? Hospital visits all the time, being poked and prodded. So it was really, really rough for her. She really didn't have a normal, childhood, because she was basically in and out of the hospital, okay? But I have been fighting this feeling, and because y'all know how we do sometimes, we be in our moods and, we be set in our ways and stuff. So it was kind of that going on. But I'm going to tell you, the day before I got the call, actually I got the call yesterday. So the day before that, I was working and I was in a store, and I saw this. I was going down this aisle and I saw this woman, right, that looked just like her, looked just like Kim. And I stopped for a minute because she was built just like her, hair just like her. And I stopped for a minute, right, because I'm like, is this Kim? And when she turned around, I was like, oh damn, it's not her. So, went on with my, with my day or whatnot. And then yesterday I get the call that, Brittany is in the hospital. And oh my God, when I say it was such a hard day for me yesterday, I was really trying to, get my emotions under control, and they were all over the place, honestly, But so I was just like, damn, okay. what am I supposed to do? I haven't talked to her. Now we have actually communicated, me and Brittany, via Instagram, things like that. And she did reach out to me, and she was saying, this was like maybe a month and a half ago, and she was saying that she really missed, she missed me and Hermione. She missed us. And I said, I miss you too, baby. She said, well, Godmommy, I'm gonna call you and we're gonna sit down and kick it, because it's just been a lot going on, right? So I'm like, okay. But she never did call back, and I called her, and it was like, I didn't get her, so I didn't call back. Now, she ended up reaching out to my son, my youngest son, Duran, and they were really close. And when she reached out to him, she just really told him how she felt, and she missed him, and things of that nature. And she also said that she was tired, tired of going through what she's been going through. And I understood that, because I was there for a lot of, the things that she was going through. I was there. So anyway, like I said, I was going through my thing yesterday, and then my son, because he's the peacemaker, he calls me and he says, Ma, I spoke to Kim, and she was really happy to hear from me, because see, Kim is also my, Duran's godmother. So he called her and, was talking to her or whatnot, and he got her number, and he called, like I said, he said, well, Ma, I got her number and I wrote the number down. But you guys, I didn't call. I didn't call because, of course, I'm thinking, I'm going through my thing. And so I didn't call right then. So after the call, I'm really in my feelings. I'm going through it, and I need somebody to talk to. Don't have nobody to talk to about this, right? So a really good friend of mine, and I want to give him a shout out, because he really, when I say he just made it better yesterday. He made it better. My spiritual daughter, KK, made it better. And my son, Duran, made it better. And my daughter, Hermione. So all these people made it better for me yesterday, right? So it started off with him, and I text him, and not knowing that, that he's at work or whatnot, I'm just, and understand, this is just a friend, just somebody that I talk to, but he's a really, really sweet guy, okay? So anyway, I'm texting him, and, he said, I'm working. I'm like, okay. But I guess on his lunch break, he FaceTimed me, and he could see on my face that I was going through it. So I was like, he said, you know what, let me call you. And well, he said, let me text you. So we're texting, and when I say, dude, and they call, look, he goes by the name of Pastor Preach, Network TV. When I say dude is the brutal damn truth, he is the brutal damn truth. And I love him for that, because the shit that he said to me, I really needed to hear that. I mean, it just like got me together real quick, okay? So shout out to you, Pastor Preach. I thank you so much, babe, for being there for me, because I really needed that yesterday. And my spiritual daughter, KK, I called her and we were talking, and the same thing that he was saying had said to me, she was also saying the same thing. So that was confirmation. So I'm like, okay, Malik, you gotta, get it together, as far as your feelings, and, get things in order. So I'm like, okay. So, my son, later on, after I, talked to everybody, I'm sitting there, my son called me. I'm on the phone actually with my spiritual daughter, KK. And I said, I'm gonna call you right back. And I said, so I clicked back over, and Duran, he says, hey, Ma, so I talked to Kim. Now, this is the second time I didn't heard from him today, right? He said, Ma, I talked to Kim, and, I just told her, how I was feeling, and how, basically you felt from my perspective. And I'm like, okay. So I'm listening, And, you know, he's going on and on and on about what was going on and what they were talking about and things of that nature. And towards the end of the call, we getting ready to hang up, he says, yeah, Mom, you know, you need to go and make that call. So, Mommy, I'll talk to you later. And he, you know, get off the phone like that. So I'm like, okay. But before he said, so Mom, what you finna do? I said, I'm gonna sit here, get myself together. Then that's when he said, you know, going to make that call up on his breath. You know, I'll talk to you later. Okay. Y'all listen, let me tell you something. That's why I say you just never know what God has in store for you. Now, I hadn't talked to Kim since 2014, I want to say. And I did not hesitate. I didn't. I thought I would. I thought it was going to be all funny. And I did not hesitate because Spirit said, call her. And when I called her and I heard her voice, I mean, it just felt familiar. You know, it was like, damn. And she just went right into what was going on with Brittany. And she told me how Brittany was feeling about what me and her had been going through or whatnot. And she said, you know, she felt like I had, I'm gonna try not to cry, y'all. She said she felt like I had left her because of the thing, you know, because of what was going on between me and her. And honestly, that's exactly what it looked like. But I don't even know what to say. I don't, because I just didn't know that, you know, she needed me like that, you know, because I've always, I'm not going to really get all off into it, but when she explained to me what was going on and how she was feeling and everything, you know, me and Kim got to talking and we found out, you know, a lot of things. And it wasn't, you know, it wasn't what neither one of us thought, you know, and that's all I'm going to say on it. And we talked and we got through it. We laughed and cried. We went through all the emotions. We was on the phone till like 12 o'clock last night, right? And when I say it was a beautiful conversation, it was a beautiful conversation. She apologized to me and I apologized to her for whatever happened. And, you know, because she's like a sister to me, honestly. I don't have any sisters, so she was like a sister to me. And when my husband died, when Mike passed away, you know, I just felt alone because I didn't have nobody, you know. And, you know, she apologized for that. And, you know, like I said, we squashed everything because I felt like Brittany was saying, you know, like, if nothing else, I need for you guys to come together. You know, now is the time to come together. So we did that last night, and I'm really proud of both of us because we handled that like real women, you know. It wasn't no, oh, you did this and you did that. It was none of that. It was, you know, us being there for each other. And I'm saying, when I say it was a beautiful thing, y'all, it was a beautiful thing, you know. Then after so let me go back. Let me jump back to this. Now, as I'm on the phone talking to KK, right? My daughter comes in with this point that she had wrote for her English class. I think it's ELA they call it. So she told me that she was gonna be writing a poem or whatever, and it was called "Where I'm From." And I'm like, okay. But when she told me that, I said, damn, I wonder, you know, how she really feels. And because so much stuff has happened, you know, with my daughter as far as her losing her dad and just a whole lot of stuff that has happened. And, you know, you just never know how children feel because they don't really talk like that, right? So she said, hey, Mom, she came in and she gave me the poem, right? I said, okay. This was her poem, y'all, and it just broke me down to the, oh my God, gee! Broke me down. All right, so this is the title. It says, Where I'm From. She says, I am from Malika and Mike's Long Branch. I am from Love Yous and Always Be Yourself, cookouts and line dancing, ponytails and barrettes, white tooth combs and bonnets. I am from my grandmother's sweet potato pies, Harry Potter books and Star Wars movies. I am from a home where music felt as if it was a part of me. I am from Erykah Badu and Jill Scott albums. I'm trying not to cry because I'm getting chills, y'all. I am from early morning cleaning, and Mary J. Blige songs. I am from family traditions and old heirlooms. I am from my first stuffed animal, Lily. I am from family reunions and game nights. From you, Malika's baby, to come get a plate. I am from hospital rooms and treatments. I am from my father's cancer diagnosis. I am from my mother's grief for my father. I am everything my ancestors fought for so that their people could be free. I am from a neighborhood that is like a family. I am getting the education and the rights my people fought for. I am Hermione. Baby, when I tell you, the tears got the rolling. KK, she normally don't cry and get emotional. She was tearing up, and I mean, it was just the most beautiful thing, because at the end of the day, first of all, my day started off, bad. I'm not gonna say bad. It just, it started off rough. That's what I'm gonna say. It started off rough. And then to top it off, my daughter brings me this poem to tell me, hey, mommy, this is how I feel, about everything. And I have been wanting to know, damn, I wonder how she really feel about everything. Did I do right? And, because as parents, you want to know that, when your children tell you, like, mommy, you did a good job, daddy, you did a good job, that just, it makes you feel good. You walk around like, damn, I did that, and it just really showed me that all the work that, Mike and I put into Hermione, it just is this, you know what I'm saying? Is this. And now I'm gonna tell you, now her teacher said she loved the poem, okay? She got an A, but she had to get her for punctuation, because Hermione know better. Mike told her to stop being so damn lazy. But she got her for punctuation, but she told her she loved her poem, right? So I was like, we did that, our family, everybody still helped raise her, and when I say, I'm saying all of this to say, sometimes, we try to be in control of what God has in store for us, and a lot of times we mess up, and we just need to kind of get out the way and let God do whatever God is going to do for us, because last night was a triumphant moment for me, and I just really, I just want to thank him, and this is, my public apology, whatever happened between us, I just want us to move forward, because not having you in my life, and not having you in Hermione's life, it really, really broke us down, to a certain extent. And then not having you around when Mike passed away was even harder. And then when your mom passed away, I wasn't there. So it was just a lot of, stuff that happened. We can't get it back. All we can do is move forward. I'm trying not to cry, y'all. Oh my God. But I think we got it out the way, and I think we're going to be okay. But I just want to let you guys know that, listen, sometimes you got to move out of God's way, because God knows best. God knows what God is doing, okay? And we just got to move out the way and know that it's going to work out for the best, whatever it is. We just have to have faith and believe that, it is what it is. So be it, right? So that's how my day went, I just want you guys to know that anything can happen. When you sitting up trying to, think of, you trying to, put a situation together, you damn near, overthinking it. Just let it go and really give it to God. And a lot of times we have a problem with doing that. But yesterday I let go and I let God. I just listened to what God was saying. I didn't question, I just went for it. And I'm so glad that I did, because yesterday I got a chance to talk to my friend. I got a chance to talk to my sister. And I think Brittany is going to be, even though she can't, because she's heavily sedated and it's like in a comatose state, you guys, I just want you to pray for her, because she really needs prayer. My baby is not doing good. She's not doing good, but, anything can happen. God is in control of this. So I just want you guys to, say a prayer for the Knight family, because they are really in need of prayer. I'm just happy and full because we did that shit last night, Kim. Me and you, we did that, and she got a chance to talk to Hermione, and she put such a big smile on my baby's face. I haven't seen her smile like that in a long time, and I just want to thank you for that because she really missed you. So I'm gonna get on up out of here, you guys. I'm not gonna go, I'm not gonna keep you no longer because I can just kind of go with this, but I just want to thank you guys for just taking the time to listen, and just listen to me vent, because sometimes you just really need that, and I'm so glad that I have this platform to do this, because I'm talking to thousands of people. You guys are listening to me, and I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for riding with me. It means the world to me. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna get on up out of here and continue on with my day because I'm in between work right now, and I was like, let me go and do this video right quick, and I was determined to do it, and I did it. So I just want to thank you guys for for tuning in, and just know sometimes you got to step out of God's way because God knows best. Okay, so you guys be good out there, be safe, love on yourself, please practice self-love. You know what I'm saying? For real, do that. Okay, take care of yourselves. Until next time, I love you.